It's kind of interesting because, you know, we've got the festive feel behind us here on the show with the holiday look, and we're talking holidays coming up, but then we're also going to talk about a little spooky, okay? So we've all seen the spooky haunts that live in Disney's Haunted Mansion. You guys know it is iconic, whether you're talking about Disney World or even Disneyland. Well, guess what? The spirits decided to take sail on the all-new Disney Treasure as well. You know we were there to give you an inside look at the eerie Haunted Mansion Parlor. Here it is. The Haunted Mansion has such a lore for so many families. And guess what? When you're aboard the Disney Treasure, you can step into the Haunted Mansion Parlor. I am with, and I literally get to say, someone I got to see a few years ago, and I'm glad to see you again. My friend Danny is back. Congrats. I mean, you are totally transported to a new era, and you feel the spook factor. Yeah,
it was excited to bring our iconic Disney park attractions to the high seas, to the Disney Treasure and Haunted Mansion Parlor. Just an amazing experience where wherever you sit, you might hear or see something different, which is a whole new type of bar experience we've ever created on Disney Cruise Line.
And I may or may not have heard, Haunted Mansion has a special place for you. You've been involved with a Haunted Mansion many years. Take me back to that first job of yours.
I'll take you back 20 years ago. That I was an attractions host at the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. So that was my first role. And when I was there, that's where I started to fall in love with Walt Disney Imagineering. And so that started me down my path to become a Disney Imagineer, and then it brought me here to create this awesome Haunted Mansion Parlor with an amazing team, talented team of Imagineers.
You must have had a few pinch me moments, like, wow, to go from the attraction that I was involved in to now be able to create this and see people when they walk in. I mean, you must love the reactions.
It is awesome. Like the people totally get it, like how, you know, because the ride-through is a 7-minute experience. So now we had to take that into a bar and lounge. It had to be a 45-minute experience, but it follows the structure of the attraction. You hear the ghosts trying to break through. You hear them in the walls. You can't see them though. But then we had to call on Madame Leota to lead a seance, so she materializes in our mirror over here. And then from there, all the ghosts materialize for a swinging wake that includes the famous Grinning Ghost song.
See, I was even appreciating the things as I'm looking around that I know from the attractions, of course. So as we're kind of taking a look around, you've got some favorites. Talk about this aquarium, which is like the focal point here of the parlor.
Okay, so that's one of those pinch me moments where we looked through our archives at a lot of things that were designed in the 1960s. Raleigh Crump designed this whole Museum of the Weird, and as part of that was this Ghostfish Aquarium. Now, Museum of the Weird never materialized, but then we saw these drawings. We're like, you know, we think we can make this illusion work. And so our amazing special effects team got down to it and created this amazing centerpiece for our lounge.
And of course, it's one of the many different things. And I feel like every time I look at certain areas, some of the pictures are even changing on me too, aren't they? Which is kind of the spook factor you get at the attractions.
They will stare at you. They will change with lightning flashes, and they sing as well because we are in the Haunted Mansion.
Well, and you know what? I love this whole theme too of just being able to be aboard the Treasure here and talking about bringing adventure. You got to be an adventurer to, you know, go to the Haunted Mansion, and I feel like this is just perfect for this ship. It seems like it's been fun for you as an Imagineer to be able to bring those kind of attractions, that adventure element to this ship.
Oh, you're right. You know, Disney Wish was like Fantasyland. If you think of each ship wanted its own identity. So this ship is our Adventureland ship, and it's so neat to think about walking past Skipper Society, which is themed to the Jungle Cruise attraction, and then off the beaten path is this like little creepy little corridor that takes you into the Haunted Mansion Parlor. So it just kind of fits, kind of the layout of the ship fits the layout of the theme park.
It does, and it is kind of go down a little corridor, of course. And I mean, I'm looking around like, I mean, even the clocks, and I recognize the ship, but 13.
Oh, do you know what that means?
Oh, no.
The ghosts are about to materialize, and I think some spirits are coming right now. Are we
out of time yet?
Watch out. He's been dying to meet you. He's
Danny,
dead serious. Okay, so this is called sympathetic libations. This is actually non-spirit, so 0 proof. Do you want to try it?
Let's cheers. Cheers to the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
You know, that is the sound that the ghosts are about to materialize for Swinging Wake. We better get ready for the party,
and we're officially out of time.
Bye.
You know what? We had a ball there at the Haunted Mansion Parlor. And he said a few things that I wanted to point out, too. Of course, being a part of the Disney Treasure, it does make sense because they did want to take the Adventureland area and kind of put it on the ship. And you can feel that. You can take your family on an adventure. And yes, the Haunted Mansion Parlor is adults only at night, but they do have family hours during the day once you're on board. So everybody, no matter what your age, can experience it.